tell them that that I will be coming to this hospital to give birth and to fill out all the forms now, so that when the baby is actually coming, I don't have to worry about it. So, yay, are we ready? Yeah, so we just finished. We're all signed up. I've signed up for epidural as well. And the baby has turned.
Yeah, so it worked out. Like what Bree did must have helped. And she's pretty much upside down. I think that might even work, you know? And
or it just turned on its own.
Yeah, man. I think it did, because like that one time Bree was like saying that it was moving a lot and stuff, and I was like, oh, maybe it's turning right now. And now, yeah, I mean, now saying it afterwards is always like easy, you know, but I did say that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite different than I thought it would be, but not in a bad way. Like, I didn't really know what to expect, so.
Yeah.
I thought everyone was nice and I understood everything, right?
Yeah, Bree and I did really well. Like, everyone talked to her in German, actually.
Yeah.
Except for one form that you had to fill out, it was all in German.
Yeah. I was surprised that they gave me an ultrasound to see where the baby was, and the baby was with his head down, which I'm so happy about. So all is good now. I'm all signed up.
Yeah.
Now we wait.
Really no complications for Brianna.
Yeah.
At all. I think I can go.
Knock on wood. But there was one girl, I was getting so much anxiety. There was one girl there who was like checking in to like have her baby. And she was like walking around like she's in pain, and I was like, oh my gosh, I can't even watch this.
Somebody else made fun of Brianna because she didn't know her weight
they asked me like
and height
6
and
times what my weight and height was, but I know it in like the American way. And I felt so stupid every time. Don't ask me why I still don't know it in centimeters. I know now, but she was like, okay, we'll weigh you. And then the other lady was like, wait, she doesn't know her weight, or she doesn't know her size or whatever? And I was like, I'm sorry. But someone else tried to convert 5 feet 6 inches on the spot into centimeters, okay? That's not easy.
Yeah, no, it's not, but
anyways.
Yeah, I don't think I understood, you know?
Yeah, I am 168 centimeters, in case anyone wants to know. So the other thing that I had a question about that I didn't know, because the online doesn't quite help you, is like what's the normal amount of time you stay here after the birth if you don't have the midwife, because I don't. And she said 3 days. Obviously if there's like complications then it's different, but normal is 3 days. So that was also good to know, because I think it's the same in the US, 3 days. Obviously I would want to go home earlier, but. So another thing on the things you know in Germany. So when we were in the US, my parents had like this raw honey. Remo was talking to my dad, and they were talking about how like getting honey from bees in your area helps with allergies, and Remo's had like a lot of problems with allergies lately, and so we were thinking, oh, we should look into raw honey, because we knew the whole thing about bees in your area, and we had been looking in like stores, and all we could find was like honey from EU and non-EU countries, so basically honey from everywhere. I had told Remo like 67 times, I was like, there's a honey store in the city and we should just go check it out. So anyways, when we got back from the US, we finally went and checked it out. And Remo wanted me to like vlog it, but it was like literally the tiniest store with like so much honey stuff. And there was like one lady in there, and she was like hovering over us the whole time, and it would have been so weird if I just like pulled out a camera, because she would have been like, what the heck? We found this honey. It looks like the stuff you get in the store, but it's from like the Lüneburger Heide, which is like the it's really close to here. It's like where the bees come from. Remo was asking the lady if it was raw, or where we could find like the raw honey, or how we knew it was raw. She was telling us that all honey in Germany is actually raw, so it's like all unfiltered honey, and Germany has like never filtered honey. And in the US, all honey is filtered and you have to get like raw honey or non-raw honey. And so yeah, that's something we didn't know, and it's nowhere on here does it say like raw, but that's just because everything is raw. So we just thought that was so interesting and really cool of Germany that it's all raw honey. Remo's trying it out for his allergies. Hopefully maybe that helps him a little bit. Hello, happy Tuesday. So we got another exciting package today. It's kind of funny because I brought home all these clothes and stuff for the baby, and then we got home and I was like, yeah, I have nowhere to put it. I do really love this apartment and I love the location. There's so many things I love about it, but it has 0 storage. It's quite small. We moved in and it was completely furnished, which was awesome when we moved in because we didn't have anything because we had just moved here. Like, that means that all the storage that they do have was like already filled with their stuff, and so we came in with stuff. And so anyways, it's been a challenge because we've had to try to fit our stuff in with their already stuff. And there's actually a storage thing here that goes with this apartment, but our landlords are using it and so we don't even have access to that. So anyways, we're actually moving in a few months after the baby is here because this apartment is just too small for 3 people, unfortunately. It's so sad because I don't want to leave this apartment, and this like the location of this apartment is so good. Like, I don't need to use the car at all. I decided I would order like a little drawer thing for the baby's clothes. It just got here today and it came in this box right behind me, and obviously didn't come set up, so I probably need to wait for Remo to get home so that he can help me build it or whatever. But I was waiting to get it to pull out all the baby clothes, and I pulled them all out. They're all here, and I'm doing a load of starting wash. So I did one load is in there already, and yeah, so I'm starting to wash all the clothes so that I can put them away. Ta-da! Yay! I got it. I may have had to redo it 3 times because it's retarded, but I got it, and it looks like it'll serve its purpose, so I'm happy. Yay! Aww, that's so cute. These little clothes. When we went to the US, one of the things on our list was brown sugar, but the baby took precedence and we didn't bring it back because it was really heavy. I need brown sugar, and I'm gonna make my own because that's plan B. So it calls for molasses. You like put molasses and sugar, but the molasses here you can find at like a Biomarkt or a Reform House, and in true German style, it is too late in the day and they are all closed. So we're gonna go to the supermarket, and I think you can use what is it called again? Something gold syrup or gold saft or something like that. I don't know, but it's basically the same thing as molasses, but it's taken from beet sugar instead of cane sugar. I don't know, but I've heard it has like a little bit of a different taste to it, but that's the best we can do. No?
Oh, wait.
Can't find it. Oh, this is honey. After the information online, it's 1 tablespoon of like molasses to 1 cup of white sugar, and you kind of have to work it in a bit, but it makes brown sugar. Well, I think it looks like pretty similar. There it is. So we'll see. I'm gonna put it in my dessert and we're gonna see. I don't know if it'll have a different taste or not. There it is. Saturday morning, just woke up basically, and my test results are here for my test for my class, B2 class. I don't know, the test didn't go that well for me. I'm gonna be honest, I did not do well. I don't even know if I passed the hearing. Like, I've explained what happened, and you have to pass 2 sections in order to pass the test, and one of them has to be speaking. I'm so nervous. So, should we open it?
You passed?
I passed.
Oh, babe.
I got B2 on all of them.
Oh, babe, I'm so happy for you.
Out of 59 points for the reading and hearing, I got 46. So that was my lowest, probably. For the writing, I got 37 out of 40. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And for the speaking, I got 97 out of 100. Huh?
Babe, that is so good. I really thought that there was a good chance that Bree and I wouldn't make it because everyone in her class was like failing. Like on her like WhatsApp group with the class, like everyone was always like writing, "Oh, I failed," and there were some really good students in there too. And I know Bree and I was like one of the top students because everyone like tried to copy her on the test.
No, only one kid tried to copy me, but
yeah, but still.
And you should tell them what. So on our test date, we didn't say this, but Remo actually waited like at my school, like while I was taking my test, and he was sitting outside. Can I say this?
Mm-hmm.
And my teacher, or someone he assumes is my teacher, I think it was
one of the people.
Yeah. Like came out and was talking to like one of the receptionist people, and then they have a conversation where my teacher was like feeling really confident about it or something.
Yeah.
And then the receptionist was like, "Oh, I don't think that many people will pass in your class."
Oh, it wasn't the receptionist. It was one of the testers.
Oh, it was one of the testers.
They were like, "Oh yeah, no, the other day we did a class and like barely nobody like really made it, and they were all really bad." You went every day. Bree always did her homework really diligently.
I was pregnant.
She did read some books on the side in German to get some extra practice in.
Yeah.
And yeah, she didn't really talk to me in German, not much, but
no, I didn't.
So happy for you, babe.